following case has been shared by Pasillo, and the viewer had sent the video. The man recording was apparently attending a school event, and we can see a local band who was holding a concert at the time. Nothing unusual really happened that day. However, once the man was back home and was rewatching the recording, something seemed off in the background. Let's take a look. It was impossible for anybody to fit behind this TV stand, and the man recording almost got a heart attack when realizing that something sinister seems to have stared back at him. Do we have any explanation for this event? If not, was it something paranormal perhaps? Certainly looks like a transparent ghost, doesn't it? The following recording stemmed from Marcio Palmer, a student who lives alone in a haunted house. He knows there are strange things happening, so he always keeps his phone ready to record. As of why these things are going on and for how long is unknown at this point. However, sometimes he manages to capture some of these creepy moments on camera. Scary for sure, but these events seem to continue. The following night, Marcio was watching some Netflix when the poltergeist activity started up again, and many people think that it had gotten worse at this point. It's pretty clear that this thing must be a malevolent force that is asking to enter Marcio's home. Its loud banging on the doors was certainly a chilling proof for that, in Marcio's opinion at least. And of course it didn't get better. This night the answering device at the entrance door started malfunctioning, and things started to go downhill pretty quick. After this incident, Marcio did a grave mistake. He got a hold of a Ouija board and dabbled around with it in hopes to contact this being, and in order to find answers. Of course, in doing so, he opened a dark door that he couldn't close anymore. As he returned home from work, he's moving into the living room and experiencing some terrifying activity. And he notices the misplaced Ouija board that now also seems to be traveling on its own accord, a sign that demons are now taking over the apartment. At least that is what many viewers said. Marcio decided that at this point he had to install several security cameras for his own safety and to further document all the spine-tingling activity that took place in there. The activity is still ongoing, and we will keep an eye on this case. Now we're looking at a recording from La Dimensión Oscura. He tells us that the footage stems from an urban explorer who decided to investigate a public restroom, where it is said that terrifying entities appear. If that's just urban legends is unknown, unfortunately. Many people swear to have heard and seen really inexplicable activity in there though. This place is located inside an isolated and abandoned building, but what this man experienced inside was apparently pretty horrifying.
Di dalam kayak kalian lihat sesuatu nggak di sini, guys? Kalian lihat sesuatu nggak? Mati kon. Korekku sir, korek. Tenang. Oke.
We can see 3 different entities, 3 beings that appeared one after the other, freaking out our poor explorer. The man then told us that supposedly several people lost their lives inside this abandoned building. This of course causes some people to believe that these apparitions could be related to these unfortunate incidents. But this could all just be ghost stories, of course. It's hard to say. Now we are looking at the case of Sydney, a dedicated mother who runs the TikTok account Salt Sage. She usually uploads videos around her family, and she provides tips on hair, beauty, exercise, and her beloved hobby, hula hooping. However, at some point, Sydney started uploading some rather unusual content, eerie clips uncovering unsettling events in her house. Let's take a look.
SpongeBob night.
SpongeBob off.
Liam, come here. Liam, right now. What is happening? Okay, I'm calling your mom. Just stay right here.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna make this really quick. A lot of you have suggested that there is somebody underneath the table pulling a string and making the rocking chair move, so I'm gonna show you the table real quick. Oh wow, there's a shelf down there. Okay, hi everybody. I'm Audrey. I'm the babysitter who was in the first video that you saw about with the rocking chair. And I am so scared right now because we're going to show you a video of what happened this evening. I was babysitting again, just me and Liam and Braylon. Liam and I are just sitting on the couch watching a video. Braylon's on her phone. And then some crazy stuff starts happening. I'm just going to say the video is untouched, unedited. There's nothing going on. There's some weird noises. You're gonna see that we didn't react to it. We didn't hear it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's happening when it's just me babysitting, but something weird is happening.
This night, Audrey and the kids were spooked out by the following events. Something seemed to have thrown several items down the stairs, and nobody really had any explanation for this. Of course, the family was certain that this must have been of paranormal nature, and they didn't really know what to do at this point.
Sydney and Liam here. You all probably remember Liam. He witnessed the rocking chair thing. That was crazy. Anyway, just wanted to tell you guys, I'm not here to convince anybody to believe in it. That's totally fine if you don't. I appreciate your opinion.
Yeah, she is.
She wants to talk too. But I did want to show you guys something that was sent to me a few days after I posted the original video. This was sent to me from the old owners of this house, their granddaughter. So before my family and I moved in, which was 2.5 years ago, before we moved in here, this house was actually owned by the same family ever since it was built, and it was built in 1924.
It would appear that whatever is residing in their home is stuck to this place for quite some time already, given that even the former owners could witness these strange and creepy events unfold. So let's see how this case will develop. but it's pretty clear that something otherworldly must be going on in here. The following video was shared by Reddit user CalmCap, and the incident has unfolded in his own home one night. When enjoying the last half an hour before falling asleep in his bed, the user states that he had been dealing with strange shadow sightings ever since moving into his new home. And apparently it has gotten worse after he started watching paranormal TV shows before bed. He has a security camera in his bedroom which is filming non-stop in case of emergency. Cam almost suspects that these shadow sightings were only playing out in his head until this night. Concerning the lights in the other room, he states, "I used my laser light projector. I bought it to project stars on the ceiling. I just set it on its side so I'd be able to see if the means would be broken by what I've been seeing." Well, let's watch. A strange shadow can be seen, blocking the light from the other room. But how is that possible? Nobody else was up at the time. Many other commenters are sure that Cam has captured something inexplicable that night, which makes this capture so much more creepy. How would you explain this? Do you think it's a paranormal encounter? Or something different? Now we want to check out another CCTV recording, which was shared by Howie Roll on his very own channel. They have a camera mounted in their kitchen area to check up on the animals and to make sure that no strange things are taking place. After all, there's been a lot of break-ins lately in their neighborhood, but they also state that some nights they can hear weird footsteps and even moaning, but they never saw anything, nor was anybody else in their home at the time. This night, when their CCTV sent them a motion detection message to their phone, they were quite in shock after they realized that something must have entered their home without them noticing. Or maybe it has been there the whole time. As soon as the camera switches into natural light mode, there's a strange shadow figure making its way towards the left in the back. What is going on here? Howie and his family were not up at the time, and in their minds it had to be something paranormal. Many people do actually believe that this video could be proof for them that something otherworldly is living in their house, but who can say for sure what it was? It's very unsettling though. The following incident was documented by a young couple living in an apartment that is rumored to be haunted. They have been encountering strange and eerie sounds, and even mysterious handprints appearing on their bed, and doors that inexplicably open on their own.
Amor, desde hace rato estoy escuchando que alguien está intentando abrir la puerta. Escucha.
Se acaban de levantar, estábamos viendo una serie. Pues ahorita sí está medio fuerte el pedo. Escuchen.
Amor. ¿Viste eso?
No mames. No mames, ¿qué fue? Amor, se acaba de abrir la puerta. Estoy seguro que se giró. ¿Sí? No mames. No mames, amor. Amor, amor, no mames. No mames, no mames. No seas... Amor, ¿qué pedo? Está volviendo a pasar. Amor, no mames. Acabamos de grabar la puerta, la acabo de cerrar. Creemos que se va a volver a abrir porque se escuchan ruidos. Literal se acaba de escuchar un ruido. No. No mames. Amor, no mames. No mames.
These terrifying occurrences are happening more frequently, leaving them deeply unsettled. In one of their recordings, they capture something peculiar, moving under the sheets, but it vanishes the moment Batum lifts them. Then in the bathroom, a dark figure suddenly appears and disappears as soon as the door opens, revealing the same claw marks seen before. The burning question is, what exactly is haunting their place? Or, if it's not something paranormal, what else could possibly explain these inexplicable events?
What the
Bad Bobby Gamer BBG has noticed some unusual smoke in his apartment. Besides hearing the strangest noises this morning, he grabs his cell phone to document and to look for help on the internet right after. Since he wasn't an expert in this field, he needed to know what exactly this activity was.
What was that?
Yes, it could be dust or orbs, but he captures something else shortly after.
If you have my landline, you can call me at any time and we can talk.
It appears that a transparent figure is walking across the floor. What do you think? A spirit maybe? Unsettling. Now we are looking at a clip from El Cucuy TV. This clip was caught on a home security camera. A grandmother was looking after her grandson overnight. After she had put him to sleep and was in bed herself, she heard some noises coming from the living room and realized her grandson had gotten up and was playing. The strange thing, though, was that it sounded as though the child was playing and talking with another person. When she got up, she asked the boy who he was talking to, and he responded, "My friend." Even though nobody else was in the house, the grandmother just assumed the child was talking about an imaginary friend and didn't think much more about it. However, the parents checked the security footage the next day, and they were shocked at what they saw. Twice in the video we can see what looks like a small shadow figure around the same size as the boy himself. When the child leaves the bedroom, we see him look back at the shadow as it follows him. Clearly, the boy is able to see the creature as well. Then we see the entity enter back into the bedroom as the boy follows quickly behind him. It is interesting that this spirit seems to be both physically the size of a small child and friendly with the human boy. Is it possible this is the spirit of a kid that has passed on? Some commenters also speculated that this could be a doppelganger of the boy. What do you believe? TikTok user King Pablo was planning on spending a spooky night in an abandoned building complex, which he thought would be a great idea. It was planned to be hosting his Halloween special, and his fans were excited. While he is scouting out the perimeter during the day, he talks about the different rooms and how unsettling everything is. Even during daytime, the building is just partly finished, so there are many rooms that are literally bricks. Without anything else, on the second floor, he keeps investigating and talking about his Halloween plans. At some point, there seems to be an unidentified shadow right behind him. This shadow seems to float pretty fast, and it looks like it's disappearing through the wall. Pretty mysterious. Could it be real? This video comes from Reddit user Flickscreen. He caught this footage late one night with a security camera outside his house that monitors his vehicles. He claims that there have actually been strange occurrences regarding this truck before, including the tailgate opening on its own one day, for really no reason at all. He also has a running joke that the truck is haunted or cursed, although he says he's not sure if these are just jokes anymore. Let's see what happened. The footage clearly shows the driver's side door of Flick's truck opening on its own, which is creepy enough. However, viewers noticed that there appears to be some sort of apparition directly next to the door. It's important to note that the uploader also specified that this never happened to this door before, and mechanically there's really no reason for this to occur. A strange shadow can clearly be seen drifting towards the truck and evaporates only moments before the door opens. Is this a spirit caught on camera? Maybe the entity messing with the truck of his. A very interesting capture, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now take a look at an investigation by Signs and Signals. In their previous visit to this abandoned home, the duo found a mysterious box there. Not knowing what it was, they brought it home and opened it. Many viewers, however, warned the pair that the box appeared to resemble a debug box, an item that is haunted by the spirit of someone who has passed on. According to legend, the spirits that inhabit these items also have the ability to possess people as well. The man decides that the best course of action is to return the box to exactly where they found it. Let's see what happened.
Alright, so David is going to make the new seal. Just do what they had here. Put it back, they had it in the middle. Okay. We need you to get back in the box. Dude, did you fart? No, I smell that too. That stinks.
Dude, that smells so bad. I know you farted.
No.
That smells pretty bad.
It is often said that when a foul smell inexplicably appears in a haunted location, that a demon or other nefarious spirit is actually very close, and it is the smell of death itself you are smelling. These were not the only strange occurrences of the night, however.
Dude, that shit's on the ground now. It's on the ground.
Dude, it's spinning, man. How did they
Dude.
come up there to down there and not like fall into pieces?
Dude, what the man?
Near the end of the investigation, they unknowingly capture this chilling sight.
Do some crazy shit, dude.
Yeah. Look, how did that thing even turn on? Like, straight up, bro. I ain't messing with you.
In the back corner of the room, a strange shadow can be seen. It seems the man didn't notice it while filming. However, when we look closer, it definitely appears to be in the shape of a person. Is it possible this shadow figure is related to the box that the team returned to the home? Luckily, it doesn't seem the spirit attached itself to either man, as is the risk with meddling with haunted objects. Make sure to give signs and signals a watch if you can. The next clip stems from the Dark Dimension. It was filmed in Japan and features a couple of friends out for a hike in a dense forest. It looks like they are facing some steep and rough terrain, although perhaps the hiking trail is the last of the man's worries. Strange cries seem to be coming from somewhere near them in the forest. However, they don't sound like the normal cries of a hiker in need of aid.
もうないよこっち行けないもんね大丈夫大丈夫あれ
Creepy, right? The strange sounds don't seem to scare the friends off though, who continue to search for whatever the cause of the chilling sound is. Let's see what they capture. The spirit of a woman can be seen, suddenly behind one of the men, and then suddenly disappears as fast as she arrived. This must clearly be the cause of the wailing, right? Whatever this was, who knows? No way to know for sure, but a little bit scary though, wasn't it? This video comes from Adrian Gomez, who does not usually post paranormal content. Rather, his channel features mostly nail art and some personal videos. However, this video he posted in 2020 is definitely creepy. Adrian captured this footage in his office from his new home. As you can see in the video, he hasn't even finished unpacking yet. Adrian hears some strange sounds coming from his new office and decides to film a bit and see if the camera will pick anything up to explain what he is hearing. Let's watch what he caught.
No manches, ¿ves lo que se ve allá? ¿Qué es lo que se ve ahí? ¿Qué se ve? ¡Ay, no manches!
A small child can be seen peeking out from behind the wall, only briefly, and seems to disappear as soon as she realizes Adrian is there. This is no ordinary child, however. Her skin appears pale and grey, and her eyes shine in an inhumane way when she faces the camera. Adrian is sure that this is the spirit of a child, as no one was home at the time other than him. And there was no way for anyone to get in without him noticing. Ghost sightings of children can often be unnerving, as malicious spirits have often been known to take on the appearance of a young kid to appear less threatening. What do you think happened here? A negative energy? Maybe it was just a friend after all. Really hard to say.